Mustang time here at Unique Specialty and Classics. 1968 Ford Mustang Coupe. This is an original I paint code, so lime gold car. Trim 2G, Ivy gold, standard buckets, $289 underneath the hood. That is paired up with a 3-speed manual transmission. Let's take a look at the chrome up front, the grille. Now, there's some details I'm going to get into on this one, but first I want to tell you where to check out the still pictures so you'll be able to see this car from every angle, kind of look through, see what I'm talking about. So first off, still pictures can be seen at uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. That's going to take you right to our website where you'll be able to see all the still pics. And of course you can call us, 507-386-1726 with any questions. Alright, so as far as the paint does show its age some. You can see there's little chips or spots where it's missing. There's also some pimples kind of within the paint. Still have a nice shine? Yes. Vinyl top, say that's in good shape. We'll get around to that in just a little bit. But as far as before you're going to take this car out, take it down the road, take it for any long drives, it's going to need some TLC. I'm going to hit on some of the things that we came across as far as with our technicians going over it. Consigners of this vehicle chose to reflect it in the price, said sell it and announce those things, and like I said, reflect it in the price, so somebody that wants to do a little work themselves can save a few bucks, save some dollars on the purchase price, and go through it yourselves. As you can see, interior, nice shape. Here's the seats have been reupholstered, carpeting looks good, very stock looking dash. I mentioned the vinyl top, also looks like it's in nice shape. So a lot of positives for this car too. Now, one of the things, it is going to come with spare parts. As you can see, we have some steering components, we have some brake rotors, carburetor, rear end, spindles, intake manifold, calipers. So a little bit of spare parts is going to go along with this. I should say quite a bit, actually. And you'll be able to see that in the still pictures. When you look at the still pictures, take a look at the underside. You want to take a peek at the torque box, especially up front. Could use a little TLC, as well as some steering components, sway bar bushings. Take a look at the rear of the car, chrome in the rear bumper, taillight surrounds. They also mentioned some of the wiring things. Intermittent as far as tail lights, some of the lights, side marker lights, those will need some TLC. Heater core was bypassed, could use a tune-up. Had a little bit of a fast idle, and as you can see, there was a carb kit over there and an extra carb. So again, parts are coming with it. uniqueclassiccars.com. Check out the still pictures so you know what the parts are. You'll be able to see them in the still pics. Feel free to consult with a sales associate when you call in, 507-386-1726. And as you can see, it's not full of major dings, scratches. It's just some spots where the paint does show its age a little bit. Could use a little bit of touch-up. Or you go through it and drive it like it is. Have some fun. It's still a 68 Ford Mustang Coupe, and lime green is the original color. Take a little closer look at this interior. I did have the wipers working, so wipers were working. Text did note the speedo, so speedometer is in op. Seat belt's intact, and you can see seats not full of holes, rips, or tears. Just one of those that needs a little care, some time, and you have a fine classic Mustang. Let's go ahead and fire it up. Let's hear it run. We'll check out underneath the hood, and it is running and driving. Don't get me wrong, we're going to take this car for a drive, do a little driving video on it so you can see how it goes down the road as it is. Top of the dash looks good. Appears that the fuel gauge and alternator gauge work. How about the headliner? That looks good. Maybe a little exhaust work. Check out the underside picks. Again, you'll be able to see the pans, the torque boxes, the exhaust from the underside picks. And the slip up to the front. Check out this engine bay. See if I can get this one-handed. There we go. Underside of the hood. Not a bad looking engine bay. A little chrome bright work underneath there. Alright, like I said, stick around to the very end. We'll take a bird drive, show you how it drives out. 1968 Ford Mustang Coupe. Needs a little care. Otherwise, hey, like I said earlier, Legend Lime car, $289, 3-speed manual. Call us 507-386-1726, uniqueclassiccars.com. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available, and of course, we can assist with transportation.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
68 Ford Mustang. This car, a little bit of a project. We've got a couple things left to do on this car, but some have been done. The fuel tank looks new. All our gauges are working except for the speedometer. Oil pressure showing almost halfway up the gauge. Temperature a quarter of the way. The alternator is charging a little over half of the gauge, and the fuel gauge is showing a quarter tank. Speedometer does not work. Factory horn is working. This is a 3-speed manual right here on the floor. Not bad to shift. Clutch feels good. Shifting feels good. Interior's pretty decent on this car. The door panels and seats look original to me, and they look not too bad of a condition. That green is a rare one. It's a very period correct looking green in this car with some black racing stripes to match that black dash. Car starts up and idles nicely. I did pump it a few times from a cold start to get her primed. Our right turn signal lights up, it does not blink. It pulls a little to the right when you let go of the wheel. And if you brake, it pulls a little to the left. So there are some things to give some tender loving care to, but it is a great project car. You're going to want to look at all the pictures and learn more about this car at uniqueclassiccars.com or give us a call at 507-386-1726.